Okay, so here we are back at the at that place, and I'm gonna try to get that weapon here and retrieve my souls by the same. Like, remember I was saying that I'm not a beginner. I wasn't going to lose my soul. Well, yeah, I finished the game, but still, sometimes I still get killed. You know, like this game is kind of hard. Okay, so let's go. So nobody's here. Be careful because of rats, you know, like a couple of rats. And here we are. We have the saw spear. I will show you the weapon. So what are the two weapons we have now? We have the saw cleaver and the saw spear. So what's the difference between them two? Okay, so this is a saw cleaver. Look at the regular attacks. Now the strong attacks. And let's try with the saw spear. Regular attacks are almost the same, like almost exactly the same, as well as the strong attacks. They are almost the same. By the way, I forgot to say that, but don't care that much about the strong attack for the moment. There's a good mechanic to deal with it, but it's gonna mess up your mind. Like if you are trying to think about it too much, it's gonna mess up your game. So don't think about it, not for the moment. So what's the big difference between those two? The transform mode. Here is a cleaver, and is doing those attacks. With the other one, the transform attacks are actually a lot longer, and you can do that, which you cannot do with the other weapon. The other weapon is a circular attacks, so this is good for when you have to deal with a lot of people at the same time. But this weapon is good for one-on-one when you want to have long reach. And it's very funny when you have to do this kind of thing, but I'm not gonna explain that now. Sorry, now this is gonna complicate things. Okay, so I've got that guy coming up, so... Okay. So basically I want to... What do I want to do? No, I'm gonna keep the regular cleaver. I've got an invitation. Dracula, I'm gonna join the party later. So now you want to get back up, and this is difficult because you've got snipers. So at this point, remember that we have... Do we have them? No, I don't have them. Okay, no. Never mind. So... What? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Let's kill that guy. Okay, I can't believe he actually followed me all the way down there. Okay, so let's be fast. Let's find that and go back up. If you're fast enough, like if you press the circle button when you are going up, it's gonna be... Oh, look at that guy. It's actually making you climb faster. So it's very good. So at the beginning of the game you have a lot of blood vials, but it doesn't mean that the game is easy. Most of the time you die not because you don't have blood vials, but because... I wanted to show something. It's not because you have blood vials, or you're out of blood vials, but because you actually don't have the time to heal. And I would advise you to, even though you saw my health, it was only a tiny bit down, like it was okay, but I still use the potion. I would advise you to stay as much as full health as possible. Since we have a lot of vials, do that, like it's gonna change your life. Sometimes just one hit is enough to kill you, so this can actually make the big difference. So we want to kill those two guys, be careful. Something good to know is when they actually shoot you. Okay, I'm gonna talk about something a bit more advanced. Let's go to this place so I can explain it. Okay, so when you lock onto somebody, you can actually dodge. Like when you dodge, you have a bit of a moment where you are actually invincible. I think, have I explained that before? I'm not sure. Anyway, when you dodge, you have this moment where you're actually invincible. And when you lock onto somebody like that and they shoot at you, you can basically dodge inside the shot. Like you can get through the shots and not get hit at all. So do that. Like when they're shooting at you, you dash inside and kill them right after. That's the way to deal with those guys. Okay, so we've killed those guys, and I think there's an item you can get here. I'm gonna leave that up to you to take it. I'm not that interested, but it's a good item, it's a good item. But I want to get straight up to the point. I was just checking my timer, it's okay. Now you want to get close to this area, and if you remember, earlier we were all the way up there. That's where we find this actual set of equipment. It was here, and now we are on the other side. Remember, in this Souls game, apart from maybe the second Souls game, like Dark Souls 2, apart from this game, all the other Souls game, like everywhere you see, that's some place you can go. That bridge, you can go up to. It. And look at that. So nice. So first of all, I'm gonna get up there, and you're going to see another shortcut. Okay, let's kill those guys. You know how to deal with them, they're very bad. They're very scary with the screams. You will see in the end of the game, when you see the explanation why they bark, is very funny actually. And we've got a very interesting item. And this, okay, I want to talk about something else about this game. So the three main points about this game is be able to dodge, the combat system, be able to dodge, and you know, like this is the first point of the game, is dodges. The second point of the game is exploration. You need to explore the world and find the shortcuts. You need to do that. They are important. Try to imagine how hard it would be to kill that first boss if every time you die you have to walk all the way back there without the shortcut I've opened up. So yeah, this is really important. And the last part, and we're gonna end up this part, this episode here. The last part is the story. Every bit of story is going to be explained through the items. To see the description of the items, you have to press square and you see the items, and you can read the story about the world and look at this item. It's very interesting. School of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones. Used to gain insight. So when you use that one, you get one insight basically. Making contact with eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for posterity. So this is very important, and I'm not gonna tell more, but I'm sure like people that are going to watch this video, some people are going to be very familiar with what they're saying right here, and yes, this is important. And this is my timer, and I'm gonna end up the video right here, and bye, and see you next part.